So Walmart is a pretty big company on a pretty big scale. So you're not going to be able to get the contract as one individual with one cargo van or one car in one location. You typically are going to have to go through a third party logistics company that's able to bid on the contract on a regional or national scale. So to cut through the fluff, in my market, two companies that have the contract are Hackbarth and Courier Express. When I used to run for Hackbarth in Tallahassee, Florida, they had a subcontractor company called Dixon Couriers that owned the actual contract. Well, they ran the actual contract, and they would have subcontractors under them as well to do it. So with Hackbarth, I will suggest typically going to the actual warehouse to see who the subcontracted company is, just because you're not going to be able to just go through Hackbarth website and run Walmart Pharmaceuticals. You're going to have to figure out who the actual subcontracted company is. Now with Courier Express, that's a different story. You're going to be dealing with directly with Courier Express. They run the contract every day, and with them, you're going to be dealing with them every single day that it comes to their warehouse. So Walmart Pharmaceuticals is not something that, if you're not willing to show up every single day or have somebody show up every single day, that you're going to want to deal with. It runs 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. I have a independent contractor that runs it Monday through Friday, and then I run it typically through my business on Saturdays. And I'll run it Monday through Friday if he needs help. But other than that, he runs it 6 days a week, and 5 days a week, and I'll typically run it the 6th day with my business. So with that being said, you never know what you're going to be dealing with. Some days you're dealing with vials, some days you're dealing with narcotics. So you have to be there every single day, because Walmart is a pretty big contract, and they're not going to put people on it that they don't trust to get it done. Now, you will need to do some certifications like bloodborne pathogens, HIPAA, and hazardous materials training. But if you go through Courier Express, and I believe Hackbarth did it too, you're able to do the certifications through them for their company. You won't be able to use it for other companies, but you will be able to do it for free through them. Now, I would suggest doing it for your company on a bigger scale, so that way in the future, if you want to grow, you can get other contracts. But just to start off, you can do it through them, and it's free. Also, I don't want to talk about pay, just because my negotiated rate is not going to be your negotiated rate. So please don't ask me how much I get paid for my company to run Walmart every single day or anything like that, because I'm not going to talk about it, just because, like I said, my negotiated rate is not going to be your negotiated rate. So, with that being said, that's pretty much Walmart Pharmaceuticals. If you have any other questions, let me know.